Hi, wanted to go over how to do dealer stock transfers. So before we do any stock transfers, the first thing we want to do is to make sure we have the most up-to-date bear delivery information. So I'll click on ship notice list here, and then I'll come over here. I'll select the sync ship notice just to make sure I have the most up-to-date ship notice from bear. So once I do that, all of this has already been like accepted. So that's why I'm not seeing any new results here. But if you do have rows of products here, you could select this one and check that, and all of these would get selected and you would accept it. The reason we have this sort of an extra step is so that just in case if you received lesser quantity than what was shipped to you, for example, like a couple of bags got damaged, you can edit the quantity that you received, which would be, like for example, you were shipped 40 units, 40 bags, and you accepted 38. So you could edit that. So just so you know that this is why we have this separate step. So once you have all of this, then I'd come over to my dealer stock transfer. And if you feel like this date, when it was last updated, is a little too much in the past, like maybe 3 days, 5 days, a week old, or even more, you can come over here and just sync inventory data and it'll go fetch the latest data. So in here on the left, you'll see all your products that are corn, sorghum, canola, and your packaging. And if you have lots of products, you can use this to narrow down your list of products and search them. And in the event, if you cannot find a product that you are expecting here, please contact our support team, support at agridealer.app, all lowercase, no dashes, no spaces. Or you can also text us at or call us at 402-249-2550. So, anyways, another thing you want to make sure is if you are going to be sending out in like products, you want to make sure that you have your dealers ready. So in case you need to add some new dealers, you can come over here, click on the add dealer button, fill out this information, make sure you have one of those two values in there. For postal country, go ahead and put in US, and everything else, you should be able to find that information and save that dealer, so that when you do the transfer, you can then select the dealer that you want to do it for. So for example, if I am planning to transfer, let us say, this particular product, you'll see I'll have this lot and quantity option here. And products that I don't have anymore in my warehouse, it'll be a little grayed out. Now, for some reason, if you feel like, hey, I still have 5 bags in my warehouse, but it is showing grayed out, that's okay. You can still click on it and you can manually add the lot number if you need to. So you can type in the lot number, type in the quantity, hit that. Otherwise, things that are technically in your warehouse, they will be a little darker green color. There's lot and quantity button, so I can click on that, and this is the lot number that exists, and I can type in how much I want to return, click done. If for some instance you don't see this lot number, you can again manually add the lot number. But 99% of the time, you should be able to see the lot number and you shouldn't have to add it manually. If you feel like you're having to add them manually, it may not again hurt to like just check in with us. We can do a little bit of investigation to make sure that there is a reason why you are not seeing that lot number already. So that's pretty much it. You can do multiple, products. You would select lot and quantity and so on, and then you would select the dealer that you want to do the transaction out to, and click on sync with bear. You'd get a confirmation. Click OK, and you're done. Now, once you have initiated a transfer out, you can come into the active requests tab and you can look at the transactions there. So this one is anything that is coming into your dealership, and this one is anything that is going out. So if you have anything that's coming in, you will see transactions here. They'll look something like this. They'll look like this. The only difference is these are all completed, but if they were in the active tab, you would see them with this option of approve or dispute. So if you think the dealer who's sending you products did not send the right product or the quantity or the something like that, you can dispute it and put in a note and start that conversation. Yeah, so this is pretty much it. I believe once, if you are doing a transfer out and the other dealer accepted it and everything went like smoothly, I believe it takes about 30 minutes for Bear to go from the transaction status will be submitted, and then it'll, I believe, will become like completed, which means that it has been accepted by Bear. I've been told there are occasionally this one or two times there'll be an issue where the dealer that you are sending to might have some sort of an issue or something. So that's when Bear may get involved. But other than that, it should go pretty smoothly. Sometimes the server might be down. Bear's systems may be down occasionally. So you will get an error that says like, "Hey, I was not able to complete the transaction." We had a similar situation earlier this season where everything was actually okay, but there were like Bear systems. There were too many requests at their end, and so it sort of got queued and it threw an error and stuff like that. And so the dealer just had to come back a couple of hours later and try it again, and then it went through. Again, anytime if you guys are running into any issues, please reach out to us. I would be happy to help. Thank you.